I mean, do you need a bunch of old guys here telling you how big this is, really? I mean, your blood should be simmering right now. We don't need to tell you how big this is. You already know. You guys have what we didn't have. You guys have a winning tradition. We never had that. You guys make 8 wins common nowadays. You see that year after year. Your seniors have seen that now. You guys seen a 9-0 team, for crying out loud. I mean, think about this. Think about how special it is to be a West Aurora Blackhawk football player. You got a school, I'm going to assume there's about 1,700 male students here, right? There's less than 100 of you. Being a Blackhawk special, being a Blackhawk football player is unique. And you seniors especially know this. You guys sacrificed for over 4 years. You guys spent your summers in the weight room, your summers out there on the field in the hot heat practicing, when you could have been at the movies, you could have been playing video games with your fat girlfriends. Seriously. But no, you guys are bonds. You guys are bonds and relationships that you'll take with you for all your entire life. Alright? So think about how much you sacrificed and where you're at today, right? And your boys who just couldn't handle it. If you think back to your freshman football photo, your team photo, there's a hell of a lot of kids on that team, right?
Nah.
It was pretty walking around with that jersey, but when it came to practice and you get punched in the mouth, all of a sudden the numbers start dropping. You saw sophomore year, there's a lot less kids because they can't handle the sacrifice. They can't handle breaking up with their boys to go make that commitment during the summer times for 4 years straight, right? So as you're here busting your ass, you want to know what your friends were doing? Because I know, because I've seen proof. What they're doing is they get together, they get in their car, they put their cell phone down, and while it's moving, they jump out and they're asking Kiki if she loves them, right? Right? Does that make you a better person? Really? Does it? I don't think it does. But when you get up in the morning and hit that alarm clock, knowing you got to get up and make a commitment to about 80 other young men, that's what makes you stronger. That's why you're here today, right? Where's Warren at?
He left. Right.
Warren had a big man's camp, right? He's bonding with his teammates. He's becoming better with the other offensive linemen. And where's Will?
Right.
Will even here? Tape. What's up with all this tape? There we got tape. Will probably went to I don't know how many passing camps, right? He could have been playing video games. No. But everybody wants to be a Blackhawk until it's time to put in Blackhawk work. And that's why you're here today, and that's why you're in week 10. Not home watching this on a stream, watching some other team. When I was here a couple weeks ago, I said there's 2 things that make you successful. And that is taking advantage of the now and becoming an I should person to an I will person, right? So there's no more, hey, I should beat East Aurora, or we should make the playoffs. We will make the playoffs, and you did. And there's no more, South Elgin we should beat South Elgin. We should advance the next round. You have to think, we will make the next round. We will win round 2. It's that simple. There's a reason why you're 8-1, and that's because of all the hard work you put in. But I'll give you a little insight. You might not like to hear this, but I'll tell you right now what that South Elgin coach is telling his team. Right now, they probably watched the hell out of that Bartlett film, didn't they? Guarantee you, that's the only team you lost against. And they're watching last week's video. And they're telling their guys, West Aurora, they're just a big fish in a small pond, right? The Elgins have broke up and became smaller schools. Wabansie Valley broke up and became a smaller school. St. Charles have broken up and become a small school. West Aurora has always been the same size. 3,000-something students. But yet, when they go into the first round of the playoffs, they crack down their leg because they can't handle the pressure. You guys didn't make the schedule. You guys have been winning you guys have been beating people by 50 points, right?
Yeah.
So this is when you take advantage. Well, you seniors especially, this is when you sit at the table, take your chips and you push them all in. Because it's either you make West Aurora history tonight, or you walk back into the school, take your shoulder pads off and put them in a big pile, and then you kick yourself in the ass from here on out thinking, what could I have done better? Right? There's no more next week. This is it. Seniors, this is it. Like I said, no more Mr. Handsome, no more East Aurora, no more homecoming, no nothing. So there should be nothing left on that field after today's game. So you make that decision. You make that South Elgin coach eat his words. He's giving his team lip service because I think he knows what he's in for. He saw what happened last week. Everybody else was there. So you decide. Take advantage of the now and become an I will person. It's up to you.